I still can't believe that we're still talking about this in 2024. People are coming through and asking me questions. Cams, who's the best basketball player that you've ever seen? Who's the greatest basketball player of all time? Is it LeBron? Is it Jordan? Is it Kobe? And I still stick by my words. I say it's Kobe. It is the Black Mamba. What about LeBron, Cams? What about James? What about Jordan? Jordan had Pippen. And I know a lot of you are coming out here and saying that, yo, Jordan could have been Jordan without Pippen, but how? How come he never won another ring without Pippen? Okay, Cams, what about James? James left Cavs, went all the way to Miami and found Wade, went back to Cavs and had Irving, went to Lakers with Anthony Davis, always positioning himself around the relevant or current Scottie Pippen of that time to make sure he gets that championship. But what about Kobe though? Kobe had Shaq for 8 years, of course. I'm not doubting that. He won championship rings with Kobe, yes. But Kobe did it without Shaq for 2 years. 2 championships. Without Shaq. Now, I'm not saying here we can dispute or disregard the accolades of both players when it comes to LeBron James and Jordan. But what I am saying is that you cannot outwork Kobe. Kobe's work ethic was unparalleled. Even Phil Jackson admitted to that. Yes, he did say Kobe fashioned his game, his behavior after Mike. But when it comes to putting in that work, when it comes to spending time in the gym, when it comes to perfecting his craft, Kobe was lethal. You could not compare to him. And I don't do if, buts, or maybes in this regard. I'm being absolutely serious. But Cams, I feel like you're talking shit. Cams, what are you saying about Mike, Cams? You say Mike is not number one, Cams. You being blasphemous. What is this rigmarole that you are? Jordan played with flu. Do you remember Jordan with the flu shot? Man, Jordan with the flu shot. Kobe once played with a broken wrist, perfected his left arm while his right arm was broken, and was still able to score on average, on par with the best players in the league. What are you talking about? I won't even lie to you. I know Jordan had better selective shots than Kobe, but Jordan had a perfect team around him. He had fucking Dennis Rodman. He had Pippen. And also, Phil Jackson also admitted that Jordan always worked on the flow of the team's offense. He rarely ever had to force a shot. While Kobe didn't matter who stood in front of him. It could be 2 defenders, 4 defenders, 5 defenders. It could be a bus. It could be Superman. He's motherfucking South. Kobe will make sure he gets in and scores. And if you think I'm lying, remember the story by Iman Shumpert when he told the story when he went up against Kobe at Madison Square Garden. He thought Kobe was defeated. He had so many steals against Kobe. He was even going to tell his brother, yo, guess what I did today? But Kobe came back, gave him a shrug on the knees and said, young brother, you had a good game. And after that, decimated. Shot fake, threw it off the glass, bounced off, threw it to the left, to the corner. They brought it back to him. Then shot fake, laced it. Before Stephen Curry was able to do that shit. They call it Stephen Curry right now, but that was Kobe shit back in the day. How you gonna tell me that Kobe's not the best player? He had better parameter shots than Mike. 32.9% as opposed to 32.7% to Mike. And I know it's a small margin, but when it comes to winning, even a small margin can make you a winner. In that regard, he's better. Don't tell me about players who needed other players to make them great. Kobe was doing that by himself. On the court, he was by himself, hustling by himself, putting in the work by himself. Sure, he had a team. He had Shaq for 8 years, but Shaq left. You talking about a player who put in blood, sweat, and tears, and I'm not disregarding the other two. I'm not doing if, buts, or maybes in this situation. I'm being serious. When I say the greatest basketballer of all time is Kobe Bryant, you better listen to me clearly. You better give me your ear, you better give me your mind, and you better consider my statement. I will never in my life say Ronaldinho is better than Messi when it comes to putting up those numbers. I will never in my life say Ronaldinho is better than Cristiano Ronaldo when it comes to putting up those numbers. But let us not forget what the man did when his boot touched the pitch. We have never seen that kind of magic before. We have never seen that kind of glitter, that kind of confetti when it comes to playing with the ball. He sambled with the ball. We have never seen that creativity when it came to dribbling. We have never seen those kind of assists. We have never seen those kind of movements. We have never seen those kind of free kicks before Ronaldinho came into the pitch. And although when we quantify this player, although when we measure this player and put him against these two great giants, he does not compare. Of course, he doesn't. But nobody compares to him with the magic that was so esoteric, that nobody could compare to. The magic that seemed like a human being had become a Super Saiyan and switched to Ultra Instinct. That whenever he played, it was like he had eyes on the back of his head. It was like he had 4 legs. It was like he was a creative player. What more can I say about Ronaldinho? People went off the stands, came off, ran to him, held his leg and cried. Grown man. And even when I speak about him today, I still want to cry. Because he made soccer a show to look at while still putting up them numbers. His talent he never lost. What he lost was his work ethic. Yes, the partying is what destroyed him. The woman is what destroyed him. The nightlife is what destroyed him. But we're not going to come here and act like that man wasn't, oh man, we're not gonna come here and act like that man wasn't a statue, wasn't a 8th wonder, 9th wonder, 10th wonder, 11th wonder in the world to see. For me, that's the greatest soccer player that has ever lived. And I say it again, that's my opinion. Because he made me love the game of soccer. He made me want to watch him. He made me running home from practice, running home from school, running home from playing with the homies. He made me run. Get inside the house when I was still young and say, yo, I want to see this guy play. People started moving like him on a soccer pitch. We have never seen such great showmanship when it comes to soccer like Ronaldinho. What more can I say about this weekend, man? 31st March. We got Liverpool versus Brighton. I really hope we win that game, honestly. Then after that, we have Mancity versus Arsenal. I hope that is a draw game. I hope nobody wins in that game. Manchester City versus Arsenal. I hope it ends up just being a draw. And I know here's the thing about Liverpool, and there's something I gotta say again. Please, drop to the players, to the fans, to every fucking body who believes in LFC as the greatest football team ever to walk this planet. Let us pray that these boys play with a merciless heart. Because if Liverpool plays Brighton and think they're gonna easily win, they're gonna easily clock a 3-point and just be out, it's gonna be a problem. The last 10 games, apparently we have it easy, but I don't believe that. And the Merseyside derby still has to happen against Everton. And if we don't get our ducks in a row, if we don't make sure that we clear the next 30 points within these 10 games, oh Lord Jesus, them City boys are going to come out blazing. You know, them City boys got that dreadful monster called Haaland. And Haaland is nastier than 50 Shades of Grey. Haaland is nastier than eating a dirty pussy on Fear Factor. Haaland is nastier than fucking Dr. Nandi Pump and using the same hand to smack your mother. Holland is one bad boy. And I know that boy, if he puts his mind to it, they got Duco. What the fuck is Duco? Hold up. I almost said some good shit about Duco, yeah? I need to go watch my... Hold up. I need to go watch my... I'm truly sorry about that. I almost said some good shit about Duco. Duke out there kicking people and not getting penalties for it and shit. All right, it is what it is. Duke on my ass hasn't even registered a goal since last year. I almost said some good shit about Duke. Kevin De Bruyne apparently is going to be out. So we can clap hands for that. I don't want Arsenal winning against City though. If they win, they get points and they get further ahead. I just want this to be a fucking draw and that's all that I need. First of all, do I think Diddy did it? We never speak about this on Tech That Sports, but since everybody's talking about it, let's jump on a bandwagon just a little bit. Do I think P. Diddy was out there being sweet? Do I think Diddy has a little sugar in the tank? I believe that man has so much sugar he can make the whole world diabetic. That's the first thing I believe. I do believe that Diddy did in fact do it. Diddy be massaging niggas as soon as they get in the room and shit. Come on, baby, what you want to do? You want to blow up? I can make you big in 2 months and shit. Let me blow you up. Come on, baby, relax, baby, relax. Some crazy shit. Oh, man. And since, in this climate of Diddy, hey, man, you got to watch how you be eating your banana nowadays, man. You can't just put a banana in your mouth, man. You got to dice it up nicely, shake it like peanuts and shit. You got to talk before you even eat it. Hey, T, you good? You see that game, though? Yeah, Liverpool is crazy, boy. A friend of mine came to me and asked me, Camps, what's your favorite sport? I'd say basketball. I'd say soccer. But indeed, the greatest sport that I've ever seen, or the greatest sport that I've also participated in, as well, I'm always in awe to watch, has to be boxing. And the reason being that the life lessons, or rather the game lessons, the boxing lessons, are so applicable and segue so easily into life lessons. Because when it comes to boxing, when you lose, you lose. It's not that simple. Didn't pass you with a ball. Super na pass the ball. Percy wasn't defending. Percy gonna have defend the goal. Drew wasn't that. Drew gonna metakadi lay up more than metakadi any hoop marikole. He's wasted him. It's not that. In boxing, when you lose, it is yourself to blame. You can't put it on Sipo, you can't put it on Drew, you can't put it on Percy. Quite enough, and only one who is to blame. And that is why I love boxing. I remember this other time we were sparring. And I was sparring with this other guy. We had agreed that we were gonna pull our punches within the match, basically. But the man, I don't know, he came with different alternatives. He hit me 3 times with a massive punch. And I remember to myself, by the 3rd punch, I said, yo, it's on. It's now a fight. This is no longer sparring. So I get to going, bah, 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 bah. But now I'm throwing too many hooks uncontrollably. And he's bobbing them, weaving them easily. Until I said to myself, Cams, it's time to focus. It is time to focus and fight with a boxing IQ instead of your physicality. And after that, I started just double tapping his guard. When he threw, I moved back. When he threw, again, I bobbed, threw an over right hand, and clapped the face. It was the change within the storm that made me win the round and made me become a better boxer. And that's what life is. The ability to come up with a solution within the eye of the storm and move forward. And that's why I love boxing. Not saying the other ones are not good when it comes to life lessons or so on and so forth, but boxing, you have to rely on yourself. Yeah, you have your coach right there. You have your cut man right there. It is what it is. You got people who are training you to become better, but they give you the information. They give you the wisdom. It is up to you to know how to use it thoroughly. Make sure that you emerge victorious within the ring. Make sure you emerge victorious within life with the information that's been given to you. And that's why I love boxing so much.
This is a song that goes out to all Liverpool fans from a Man United fan. Here we go. Hey Liverpool, what is going on? We thought that you would never walk alone. What happened with winning a quadruple? Diallo had a different plan for y'all. And yes, you'll end up with more wins than us, but we still beat you with a team that we can't trust. So bring your comments about that 7-0, cause we still managed to knock you out of the FA Cup. Quadruple you won't see. And yes, you might still win more trophies. But we still won 4-3. Ow, come on. Send this to a Liverpool fan right now to make their day. Glory, glory, Man United. Come on.
No, he thinks he's funny. He thinks he's funny. Wait till we win the league. We'll make a song for him. We're gonna make a song for you too. I'll chill with that. Man has a good voice though, yeah. He got a tune. I almost danced along to that song. I ain't gonna lie.